Quality is not an act. It is a habit. Love is composed of a single soul inhabiting two bodies. There is no great genius without some touch of madness. It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. Anybody can become angry, that is easy. But to be angry with the right person, and to the right degree, and at the right time, and for the right purpose, and in the right way, that is not within everybody's power and is not easy. Happiness depends upon ourselves. Whosoever is delighted in solitude is either a wild beast or a god. The aim of art is to represent not the outward appearance of things, but their inward significance. You will never do anything in this world without courage. It is the greatest quality of the mind next to honor. I count him braver who overcomes his desires than him who conquers his enemies. For the hardest victory is over self. In all things of nature there is something of the marvelous. The worst form of inequality is to try to make unequal things equal. At his best, man is the noblest of all animals. Separated from law and justice, he is the worst. Pleasure in the job puts perfection in the work. A friend to all is a friend to none. The roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet. The ideal man bears the accidents of life with dignity and grace, making the best of circumstances. Good habits formed at youth make all the difference. Energy of the mind is the essence of life. Hope is a waking dream. Those that know, do. Those that understand, teach. Well begun is half done. Republics decline into democracies, and democracies degenerate into despotisms. He who is unable to live in society, or who has no need because he is sufficient for himself, must be either a beast or a god. Personal beauty is a greater recommendation than any letter of reference. The secret to humor is surprise. We make war that we may live in peace. The law is reason, free from passion. Courage is the first of human qualities, because it is the quality which guarantees the others. The aim of the wise is not to secure pleasure, but to avoid pain. What it lies in our power to do, it lies in our power not to do. The ultimate value of life depends upon awareness and the power of contemplation, rather than upon mere survival. Mothers are fonder than fathers of their children, because they are more certain they are their own. Suffering becomes beautiful when anyone bears great calamities with cheerfulness, not through insensibility but through greatness of mind. The soul never thinks without a picture. To run away from trouble is a form of cowardice. And while it is true that the suicide braves death, he does it not for some noble object, but to escape some no. Wishing to be friends is quick work, but friendship is a slow ripening fruit. Change in all things is sweet. Moral excellence comes about as a result of habit. We become just by doing just acts, temperate by doing temperate acts, brave by doing brave acts. Fear is pain arising from the anticipation of evil. Wit is educated insolence. Democracy is when the indigent, and not the men of property, are the rulers. The educated differ from the uneducated as much as the living from the dead. End of labor is to gain leisure. It is best to rise from life as from a banquet, neither thirsty nor drunken. Youth is easily deceived because it is quick to hope. It is just that we should be grateful, not only to those with whose views we may agree, but also to those who have expressed more superficial views. For these also contributed something, by developing before us the powers of thought. Probable impossibilities are to be preferred to improbable possibilities. Those who educate children well are more to be honored than they who produce them. For these only gave them life, those the art of living well. The most perfect political community is one in which the middle class is in control and outnumbers both of the other classes. Education is an ornament in prosperity and a refuge in adversity. Character may almost be called the most effective means of persuasion. A great city is not to be confounded with a populous one. He who hath many friends hath none. My best friend is the man who in wishing me well wishes it for my sake. To retain any assured knowledge about the soul is one of the most difficult things in the world. The whole is more than the sum of its parts. All paid jobs absorb and degrade the mind. Persuasion is achieved by the speaker's personal character when the speech is so spoken as to make us think him credible. Please like and subscribe to our channel.